Hello to all my lovely subscribers. Welcome to your 2023 yearly reading. This is a general yearly reading for you. If you would like to purchase a yearly reading, a yearly projection for 2023, you can follow the link to my website and book that reading from there. It is a reading that is available. It's a special offer. So it's available for you to purchase until the end of January 2023. So if you're interested in having your yearly projection, make sure you get in and book that reading before the end of January 2023. Hello, my lovely Capricorn. Welcome to your yearly reading for 2023. This is a general reading for you, Capricorn. It's a reading for Capricorn Sun, Rising and Moon sign. If you would like to book a personalised yearly reading that's specific to you, you can follow the link below to my website and book that reading from there. It's a limited time offer, and so it's available to book till the end of January 31st, 2023. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, giving me a thumbs up. I really appreciate your support. If you haven't already subscribed and would like to, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. That way you'll know when I'm posting new videos for you. With your yearly reading, as you know, my lovely Capricorn, I create a 12-card spread, one card for each month. And then I use a second deck to get more information for you on a month-by-month basis. This speaks of the energy that's coming in for you through 2023, and so that you'll know when to make plans, when to take action, when to have a rest. It just gives you a deeper understanding. Of course, a whole lot of other things will happen on a month-by-month basis, but generally this is the energy that's coming through for you monthly. Okay, so let's have a look. I use my second deck, and sometimes I'll use a third deck if I'm so asked by my guides to use. January of 2023. Wow, when you start the year off, you hit the ground running. You've got the Emperor. The Emperor is a huge energy that's coming in for you in January. It's a huge energy of knowledge and wisdom and understanding and control, knowing that the choices and decisions you make are going to have a real force behind them. You're going to be very confident about the choices and decisions that you're making. It's time to really progress, move forward, make those decisions, and knowing that there's going to be success that comes off the back of those decisions. So the Emperor energy is quite a powerful energy. It's stronger than the King energy, and it's an energy of being in control, but also having success with any choices and decisions that you are going to make. So there's success that comes from that. Success and knowledge that comes from the Emperor. Very, very powerful. I also feel like there's like information coming through your dreams or intuitively as well. You intuitively know that it's time to move on. And what's very telling is you've got the Ace of Coins, the Ace of Pentacles. So it really is a new beginning, a new start. Some big turning point happens in January for you, my lovely Capricorn. It's time to progress. It's time to move forward with success. So the Emperor speaks of success and very powerful energy. And then the Ace of Pentacles also speaks of success and a new beginning, a new start, a turning point. And of course, Pentacles is your suit. It's grounding. It's success in the practical realms, in how you live, where you live, what you do for work on a practical level. Then we've got February. In February, you've got the Chariot. And so February, because of course January is your birth year as well. That's interesting. I'm going to go back to that because January, happy birthday to you. It's your birth year. It's the beginning of your birth year. And you've got the Ace of Pentacles and the Emperor energy. So you're really starting your birth year off with a big, powerful energy. In February, you've got the Chariot. The Chariot speaks of taking charge. You're lining up your shadow self with your conscious self. You're lining up your fears with your reality. And so you're bringing them into alignment and you're dealing with them. You're charging ahead. You're moving forward. Is what I'm hearing is that old saying, feel the fear and do it anyway. It's really understanding what's holding you back, why you're not progressing, why you're not moving forward, and changing that in February, where you think, okay, I'm taking the reins of my life and I'm going to start moving forward. I'm going to charge. I'm not only moving forward, I'm charging ahead. So it's really understanding what it is that has been holding you back and what you're needing to do to move forward, but you're so ready to move. You're so ready to bring in those changes. So ready to move, bring in those changes. There's something that you're balancing here. So there's a balancing out of, could be a balancing out of finances, could be a balancing out of workload, it could just be finding your balance in life. You know, so it's something that you're really looking at, you know, okay, are you weighing things out, my lovely Capricorn, in February? There's a weighing out of situation, of life, of finances. It's like, who's coming off their tightrope? Who's coming off their tightrope as well? February, that's the month where that's going to happen. I like that. In March, you've got the five of swords, and you know, I'm sorry, my lovely Capricorn, I do need to give you what I get. Forewarned is forearmed. I feel like in March there's going to be some sort of deception, something that's happening behind the scenes that you will uncover. But there's some sort of betrayal or some sort of deception that you need to be aware of in March. Someone's not being completely honest with you. Someone's not being completely honest with you. It could cause you some stress, some anxiety, sleepless nights. It's about talking to someone you trust and can confide in, to really try and work out. Don't just block it up. Don't create tomorrow's shadow. You know, it's about what you're doing. I'm going to really dig deep for you here for this month of March, because I feel like there's quite a strong energy here. It's about leaving the past behind and moving forward with this there's a new you that is moving forward. So whatever it is you've learned, whatever it is you're needing to leave behind, you're going to leave it behind. And there's a new you emerging. I'm going to draw another card here to see what's going on. Oh, goodness. Something to do with the law as well. So whether there's a settlement or signing of a lease, if before you sign anything, before you settle anything, really read between the lines, because someone's not being completely clear, or there's not complete clarity around you. So there's something to do with the law here. If it's not something to do with the law, it's about you maintaining your balance through this time, being impartial in your decision making. Being balanced, because you are coming off your tightrope. I'm going to draw another card for you, my lovely Capricorn. You are coming off your tightrope. Yeah, the Ace of Water. There's a new emotional start. What comes out of this? A new emotional way of being is coming out of this. So there's some pretty major turning point occurring here in March. I want to say to you, but there's a new emotional balance, a new emotional contentment, a new emotional start, a new way of being emotionally that's coming up for you. Then you've got April, and in April, my lovely Capricorn, you have the Tower. So there's a real shedding of the old here. In April, there's a clearing away, there's a shedding of the old, there's a cutting away of the dead wood, there's getting rid of anything that doesn't suit you, anything that you've outgrown, cutting it away, leaving it in the past, letting it fall away. It could be people, it could be family, it could be behaviors, cycles, ways of thinking. What is it for you that you're needing to discard? An old job and start a new job, or a new way of being? What are you leaving behind? What do you need to cut away that you've outgrown, that you no longer need in your life, that is holding you back? So April, you're really going to be doing that sort of work of, okay, that's enough. It's got a lot to do with the Ace of Water that you've got in March, the Ace of Cups, a new emotional way of being where you think that's enough. Enough of being held back, enough of being contained. What does that lead to? The King of Swords. Well, you're standing strong. There's a new you. There's a new way of speaking, of communicating, of being, of just what you're thinking, your thought processes. You're empowered. So there's a real empowerment that comes from April for you, off the back of March. So you're really finding your own strength, your own power, your own determination, your own way of communicating. You're giving yourself a voice. I like it. So I want to say March, April, May, they're going to be months that you're really needing to do a clearing. You've got the death card here. This is the death of the old. So there's something that's gone. It's finished. It's finished in May. And there's rebirth. There's a new way of being. There's a new way of living. There's a new way of working. There's a new way of relating to others. There's a death of the old that's coming up around you in May. So March, April, May, months to roll up your sleeves and do the work. Do the clearing. Clear it all up so that then you move on to the rest of the year, which looks really good. I want to say to you, let me draw another card for May. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on for May. Okay. Yeah, so what have you got? You've got the Knight of Wands. It's about moving forward. So there's this death and this clearing, but there's this moving forward of pursuing your life's purpose, forging ahead, being energized, enthusiastic, filled with joy. So Wands is joy, it's enthusiasm, it's life's purpose, it's things happening swiftly. So the change is going to come in very, very quickly for you. Once you've cleared this, release things with the death card, let things go. Then the Knight of Wands comes in and you start to pursue your dream, your joy, what suits you, what you want to work towards, what do you want to leave behind. Let it go and take with you the new you, the new learning, the new wisdom. Then you've got June, and in June there's celebrations. Finally, June, you're through. You've come off your tightrope. You're through, and there's celebrations here. There's joy, there's happiness, there's celebrations, either an anniversary, a birthday, a wedding, a birth of a child, celebrating you, celebrating your life, celebrating what you've achieved. It's great joy, and that brings with it a lot of opportunities. So there's a lot of opportunities that come up for you. There's a lot to do with wands here, and so it's about things happening quickly. Oh my goodness, second deck, but you've got the Four of Wands again. So I want to say to you that June is going to be a very, very social, very happy, very active life. There's a life of celebrations, of celebrating what you've achieved, how far you've come, and what new things are coming into your life. There's a lot to do with positive people around you. I feel like the sun's come out for you in June. Life is good. Life is good. So you could also be celebrating some birthday or anniversary or a special occasion. But I also feel like it's celebrating life. It's celebrating you and how far you've come with the choices and decisions you've made. It's almost like I'm exhaling, I'm breathing out. It's really good. Then in July, you've got the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is about you're thinking about new goals, setting new goals, setting a new purpose, setting new things around you. A new way of thinking, a new way of writing, a new way of speaking, a new way of communicating. There's new goals that you're setting. So it's not about taking action, it's about processing. So you're really processing, you're really thinking about stuff. You're really processing a whole lot of stuff, which brings on a new beginning. You've got two cards here, so I'm going to give you those. Oh, three. So you've got the Page of Swords again. So you're really, really, really in July processing. Then you've got the Ace of Swords, new learning, new knowledge, new beginning, new way of thinking, new way of communicating. There's a really big turning point coming here for you in July. Oh, and then you've got the Ace of Wands. So this is you pursuing. So are you writing a book? Are you writing something for whoever that is? But this is about you pursuing your life's purpose, you getting on your life's path, you being able to who's coming out from under someone's shadow, and really coming into your own light, coming into your own start. Very powerful. So you're doing a lot of processing and a lot of thinking, which leads to a massive turning point, a massive new start for you. Very positive. So whatever it is you're going through in March, April, May, take heart, because things really from June just take off. There's a very busy time coming up for you. Then in August, you've got the High Priestess. So the veil between the worlds for you is thin. There's communication with your higher self, with the higher realms, communication with your guides and with spirit. It's going to come through your dreams. If not, you're going to hear or hear something, or your sense of intuition is going to be very strong. It's there to support you and help move you through this new start, this change. 2023 is going to be quite a big year for you, what they're telling me, my lovely Capricorn. Quite a big year. You've also got the King of Cups, which speaks of intuition, but being in control of that intuition, being in control of what's around you, knowing what changes you want to make on an emotional level. It's a time of exploring your spirituality. It's a time of exploring your spiritual growth in August. There's a spiritual awakening and exploration, whether you go to some sort of retreat, meditation retreat or yoga retreat or something, to really explore yourself, your inner self, your intuition, your divine being. But you're in control of that. I like it. Then you've got September. In September, you're feeling so strong. So whatever's gone on, July and August, September, you are just absolutely doing so well. You're feeling really empowered. You're feeling really in control. You're feeling very much, you've got that inner strength. You'll be able to tackle absolutely anything that comes your way. You're going to be able to deal with. You're going to be able to tackle. You're moving forward with confidence. You're moving forward with confidence. You're moving forward with determination. You see, you've got the High Priestess again. A lot of this is coming through your intuition, connection with spirit, your inner guidance. So you are being guided, you are being supported by the higher realms as well. And there's a lot of work to be done with this as well. So there's this work. You're burning the midnight oil. What are you reading? You're reading something. You're processing something. You're releasing the past. You're really establishing yourself in your own right. But there's such strength behind what you're doing, such conviction behind the direction you want to move in, whatever that is. Then you've got October. Choices and decisions coming up for you in October. It doesn't matter what you choose. It doesn't matter what you decide. It's about making choices and decisions and moving through to a new situation, a new way of being. It could be leaving a new job, a promotion. So it could be in your professional life, your career. It could be in your financial life. It could be in your personal life. Wherever it is, it could be all three, because I feel like, I want to say, Capricorn, that there's big changes here. So don't be surprised if your whole life seems to be, turning around. Your whole life seems to be changing. Goodness overflowing. A new emotional start. Plenty, your cup runneth over. This is cup runneth over with goodness and with plenty. Go with the flow. Don't create resistance. Just go with the flow. Allow your intuition to help you make your choices and decisions in forward movement. If it's new love that you're seeking, there's a new romantic beginning, a new love beginning here in October. It could also be the strengthening of an existing relationship, but there's just this, you. It's about you, though. I just want to keep saying it's about you. It's about how you feel emotionally. I like it. You're emotionally strong. There's an emotional turning point. My lovely Capricorn, you have got 3 aces in as many months. So the second half of the year is really the year of empowerment for you, the year of new beginnings. Great potential awaits you. Oh, no, you've got more because you've got the Ace of Cups here, so you've got 4. 4. Wow. 4 aces in a year. Pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. Then you've got November. In November, you've got the Judgment card. So it's about revisiting maybe the past. There may be triggers that bring up past memories or past situations for you to look at and shed. Forgiveness where it needs to be. It needs to be. It could be someone from the past coming back into your energy or into your life physically, but it could also be you just reviewing your past, having dreams where you're processing your past to release it and to heal. So that's going to be November. There's going to be things to do with the past, things to do with the past. And I feel like some of those things are going to be difficult for you to look at, but they need to be looked at and they need to be released. They need to be looked at and they need to be released. You're weighing things down. You're weighing things to do with your life, with your environment, with the practical sides, where you live, how you live, finances. You're dealing with all of those. You're balancing them out. You're weighing them out. So you're processing them, and that can have some connection with the past. That final thing that needs to be released. Let me draw another card for you to see what the outcome of that month is. How do you fare? I feel like you're doing okay because there's this real practical side to you. This real balancing out. It's going to have you look within. It's about this. It's emotional. It's this internal processing that's going on here for you in November. But there's also, a new start. The Ace of Earth, another ace for you. A new start. So it's good. Whatever is coming up for you to release, it's good because it allows you to move forward with newness. Then you've got December, and in December you've got the Queen of Swords. This is a new way of, this is that inner strength, putting on your armor and really being protective about you, speaking your truth, an increase in the potency and the power of your words, a new way of thinking, a new way of processing, a new way of seeing life. There's a real turning point here for you. Yeah. And that strengthens you. There's a real strength that comes from the changes that are coming in for you in 2023 because there's a positiveness there. Don't be disheartened because there is a positiveness that comes from that change and a strength. There's a real strength that comes from you, which is typical of the Queen of Swords. You stand up and speak your truth with power and with force. And that sets you up for 2024, my lovely Capricornians. I love that. I love that energy that's coming through for you. It's change. Embrace it. Ease and grace. No resistance. Allow that change to come in around you. I wish you love, light, and many blessings through 2023. If you'd like to book a personalised reading for 2023, you can follow the link below and book that reading from there. It's available, limited time only. It's available to order till the end of January 2023. Love, light, and blessings to you, my lovely Capricorn.